If covering Cassie's testimony at the Diddy trial these past 2 days has been draining and traumatic for me, can you imagine what it's been like for her? Having to relive trauma upon trauma that she endured, and then even when it was over, having to still deal with that trauma. And also, I'm getting a premonition of Kanye West. We know it. We see it. Kanye West in the future. Hello, my fam. It is Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and your number one source for everything Diddy drama. I've already made a few videos about her second day of testifying in front of the jury. Watch those to be fully caught up. Now, let's resume where we left off. Part of the government's charges against this monster are that he ran a criminal operation, meaning he did not act by himself. Cassie testified today that several of his security and employees witnessed his abuse of her. Some assistants even quit after witnessing him physically abusing her, Cassie testified. His security, on the other hand, those were a bunch of monsters who often brought her back to him against her will. Even more photos of the abuse she suffered are submitted as evidence for the jury to look at. Cassie details more instances of Diddy attacking her, viciously assaulting her. Cassie confirms that after threatening to blow up the car of a rapper she was dating, Kid Cudi, while still seeing him, he followed through on that, and Kid Cudi's car blew up. This will be very relevant. It goes back to the charges against him, using violence for control. One very jarring part of her testimony involves his children. She said that back in 2015, they were in Las Vegas together while he hosted a party in a hotel room. And then they got into a fight. Quote, "He punched me, kicked me. I was trying to run away and I made it into the bathroom." Eventually, members of his security team came in and ended it. Cassie said that she had black eyes and golf ball-sized knots on her forehead. She said that one of his security guards started to cry when he saw her. Cassie said that she had to stay at Diddy's house for about a week to recover from the injuries and not leave. However, one of his sons was also staying in the house with her at the time. When he saw her injuries during a FaceTime call, he told Cassie to put more makeup on so his son wouldn't see the injuries. Whoa. Cassie says that she saw Diddy abuse other people as well, including some of his employees. What? She recounted a time when she saw Combs punch someone in the head. On a separate occasion on an international trip, she testified that she saw Diddy drag his assistant, Mia, out of her bed and onto the deck outside her room after she resisted when he tried to take her phone. What? Evil monster. Cassie also revealed that another time Diddy assaulted one of her friends, a woman named Carrie Morgan, in the face with a wooden hanger. They had been friends for 17 years, and after that incident, she and Carrie were no longer friends. Holy moly, this is just all next level. He totally ran an operation and had so many enablers and people helping him. Cassie testified that Diddy would procure prescriptions like Vicodin, oxycodone, and Percocet for her, that they would take them together, and that sometimes he would use his employees to fill prescriptions. Cassie recalled an instance in 2018 where Diddy raped her. The attack happened just as she started to date her now husband, personal trainer Alex Fine. At that point, they had broken up. She said that she and Combs met up for dinner, during which he was friendly and kind. Afterward, he drove her back to her home and walked her inside. And then he raped her in the living room. She said she cried and told him no during the alleged rape. Things were so bad for her in 2018, before they broke up, that she says she was experiencing post-traumatic stress disorder. She was blacking out and sleepwalking. Quote, "In my mind, my body was telling me I just needed to chill out." And if you're wondering why they met up for dinner that night, she says that she wanted closure on their nearly decade-long relationship. Quote, "We'd been together for over 10 years. You just don't turn feelings off." She revealed that even after the rape, she saw him one subsequent time. Cassie revealed to the jury that she settled her civil lawsuit with him for $20 million. Her attorney initially reached out to him and his representatives to ask about compensating her $30 million after informing them of her plans to write a book about her relationship with him. She should have gotten way more than $20 million. Cassie said that the book was part of her trauma therapy. She also said that she testified to the jury today and yesterday to rid herself of the shame, the guilt she has carried. She says, "I can't carry this anymore. The shame, the guilt. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. People aren't disposable." After they broke up and she began dating her now husband, Diddy threatened him. A text message was presented as evidence where he told her that her boyfriend at the time, now husband, a personal trainer, should refund him payments that he made when Alex Fine was working as his personal trainer. Quote, "I'll pull up and handle it face to face. If I was you, I would get me my money." She said that she's had to deal with the trauma of all of this in very heavy ways. In 2023, she told the court that she was suffering horrible flashbacks while filming a music video with another artist. And she said she felt like I didn't want to be alive anymore. She went home, and as her kids were sleeping, she told her husband that he could raise their family without her. "I couldn't take the pain I was in anymore." This was 2023. She told the court that she wanted to walk out the door and into traffic, but my husband would not let me. Thankfully, she says that a couple of years ago, she went to rehab and no longer uses narcotics. After her testimony today, Diddy's mother and sons were seen holding hands inside the courthouse in a prayer circle. I don't think your prayers are going to work. Cross-examination from the defense begins tomorrow and is expected to last through Friday. His lead attorney, Mark Agnifilo, said in court today, "We have worn our defense on our sleeves since the first bail hearing. Everybody knows we are going to bring up infidelity and text messages of infidelity." What a weak defense. Mark noted that both sides in their opening statements referred to the volatile nature of their decade-long relationship. And that's a wrap on today. Oh my God. I will see you in the comments section. Thoughts? Let's discuss.